why isn't? Come on for the walk. Or get your mats. If you're gonna stretch out, do some yoga. Line up if you're walking wall to wall. Get your chair. Go and do some chair exercises. Line up if you're walking wall to wall. Stand up if you're walking in place. Get your weights. If you want to do weight things. Chair. If you want to do chair exercises. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah. Thanks for coming on the walk, y'all. Ooh. Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. Let me start this girl up.
Power on.
My lady, she's dependable. She is much as dependable as I am dependable. And right now I'm dependable, but as I get older, that may become less and less. That may, sorry, Facebook. I think I'm having camera issues. I have to just wipe that. My bad, homies. Okay, you know why my legs are stiff also? New mesh stockings. Yesterday, I almost died a million deaths. Can y'all see my feet? Hold on. Because the important thing is y'all being able to see my feet. Because if you see my feet moving, your eyes will say to your brain, hey, how about us? Can we do some moving? And then the brain will tell the feet, hey, I feel like moving. And the next thing you know, you'll be walking. So the important part for me is for you to be able to see my feet. Not how these knees is doing. Okay. Let me go back a little bit. Let's see. Yeah. Hey, y'all. Thanks for coming on the walk. Like, comment, share, tell uncle, tell auntie, tell cousin, tell friend. Yeah, y'all. Ooh. New mesh stockings, honey. Woo. Oh. It's been so long since I had new ones. I forgot. They squeeze the life out of your legs, but they squeeze the water out too. So you gotta take the yin with the yang, honey. Yes, indeed, y'all. Thanks for coming on the walk. Oh, I tell you, I didn't think I'd be so happy at 66. I used to meet old people. 66. They weren't happy. And I think I must have spent my grown-up years saying, girl, if you get to 66 and you like this, you might as well just lay down for 3 days and just go. So, I was like, oh wow, okay, all right. My buddy, I think probably was the ancestors for me saying, you ain't got to, especially my mother, she went through such suffering under the hands of these, European Africans. I'm sure what is it, Harriet Lacks cell is running around here somewhere. Child, say, you ain't even gotta go through all that. You ain't gotta go through all that, laying there, putting the body in pain. The body ain't do nothing to you. Been by your side since you came to this earth, and the only thing that you could think to pick on when you get mad is the thing that's closest to you, and it's your body. Whew! Y'all Africans on this planet is a lot. All of us. All Africans, just different colors, different genders. come from different areas. All are African. Whew. So I said, okay, my body been too good for me. I'm not gonna do that. I'm not. You ain't ready me. You ain't thing, because you ain't never wanted to save my life. You ain't never wanted to save my life. You European Africans in charge. You never want to save the black African life. Never want to give black African anything. That's just how you is. So why change now? It's just like lying. I was always taught, and even in this justice system, they say if you're a witness on the stand and you tell one lie, that shakes up all your credibility. On this penal colony, which they call a country, first lie, ran by these European Africans that said they're unicorns, put in all the books and everything, second lie. Medical field, dental field, and pharmaceutical company poisoned me with antibiotics before and after I went to the dentist. Enough to kill my antibodies in my body for 20 years. They told me I had to take it. And no, I think it's like 30 years. They held on that I was 26 and I was like 56 or 58 when the dentist said, oh no, we found out we was wrong. You didn't need all that antibiotics. I kept saying to myself, then why did you do it? Why did you do it for 30 years, 35 years? Y'all go get the article. So I ran and got the article. They had been telling them to stop doing that. But they didn't. 35 years and they did. And then COVID come. And the first stats I see, African Americans dropping like flies. I was like, oh, okay, we ain't got no antibodies. I ain't taking no shot. Fuck you. I'm going to throw a wrench in your plans. I've always taken supplements. I always know I wasn't raised to eat with all that vitamin stuff. And I lived in the urban jungle. We don't got no banana trees. We ain't got no pineapple trees. Ain't a lot of land that you can grow sweet potatoes from. So I always took supplements. But I always knew that I could lay down for 3 days and I could have a separation of matter and energy. No water, no movement, no food. Adios, bitches. But I love my body too much. Can't you tell? That's why I'm staying here. Man, this body has been like clockwork. Oh, has told me how to heal it. Move me what to drink. Let me know that I have to move it every day. Even when I get older, it's just such a simple thing. It has loved me with no other. And from what I noticed, even as a teenager, when I was working at the VA hospital as a candy stripe, it was my senior year, and me and I think Beulah, we was going around the hospital. And everybody was like, oh, congratulations, congratulations on your graduation. And we wandered into that hospital area. And there was this old black African man laying there by himself. He was dying because Beulah was like, oh, Vicki, you can see he's dying. Look at his nails. His nails are blue. Look at his lips. And that's when I knew I wasn't going to be a nurse. In my head, I was going to be a nurse because I only saw the healing part. I didn't see the dying part. I was like, ooh, I ain't doing this. But all he had was his body. Now for me, oh, oh, I mean, not to insult my body. I love you. I'm sorry. Please forgive me. Thank you. But I got to put it out and tell y'all the truth. If not for loving this body, I'd have been doing a 3-day lay down. Now that I got my answers, all African, and these European Africans doing all this fuck shit to people and countries and stuff just so they can say, oh, you got no African in me. All the bodies, all the black African hanging from trees, just so these Europeans can say, see, I'm him. Ain't no African in me. All the shit you put out there, if you stand close to a black African, it'll rub off. It ain't rubbing off, it's already in you, you dumb bitches. It ain't never gonna rub off. It's in you. But I love this body. And I love the movement. I love the exercise. I love everything. So I told my body, we ain't gonna do the lay down until you say lay down. And my body said, you'll know when it's time to lay down the first time I say, oh my gosh, I have to go to a doctor. Instantly, that switch was flipped. Now I ain't gonna be laying there suffering. I done had me a good life. Oh, think back to all the times how I took all these kids from the block. We went all over. Library, Pete's pool. I taught them reading, swimming. We laughed, we ate, we took long train rides. Oh my goodness. So many fun things. Organizing contests for kids and the kids hopping and laughing and winning their medals and oh, my 3 days of laying there will be wonderful, wonderful. My memories of my stage productions, and again working with kids. I would be lit. See, that's why I wouldn't be able to. I would be so excited and my energy so high that I'll probably pop out the bed. But I keep telling everybody, when you're ready. And it ain't. And I'm walking it because I love it. I love all of this. Now, I was trained not to. I told you when I went down south to that Southern Baptist cult, I didn't find. That's when I found out I was cursed because I was a woman. I was shocked. I was like, what? How did that happen? My menstrual cycle was cursed. How can such a natural thing? Now, that's one thing I wish they'd have left in Africa. Them cults. Them cults. So, I got a couple of people that's about my age. One is laying in bed. She says she doesn't want to be here, but she getting fat, so she do want to be here. Because if you just lay down for 3 days, when your body says stop, it stops. I know y'all told that these unicorns that are touched on the unicorn tip by God and Blah, 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 blondes make you have more make you look more unicornish. These European Africans, woo, ah. But you just lay down. Then I have another one who said she's going to breast cancer. Now I'm telling y'all, if it wasn't for black castor oil, I'd have been where they were at least 10 years ago. But I duped it out. I rubbed and massaged my breasts. My breasts weren't just there to feed a baby or to catch a man. I loved them. And I took care of them. And as I came to understand it, and I rub my breasts, always rub my breasts. Jamaican black castor oil. It takes that hard fat and it makes it like goopy gluey. And when your body rushes around and the blood moves up, it snatches up that fat and deposits it into the colon and the intestines, and then it gets rid of it. You can soften that thing in your breast. But okay, I know it's important for you all to listen to these European African people, and they say cut it off, especially men who've been jealous of women because they ain't got no breasts, but y'all go ahead. But I'm here, and I went through the same thing. And how do African women, because there's the people in Africa that ain't got no breast cancer, because they know to take an oil, definitely a fish oil, and massage your breasts. But no, I want the unicorns. They're the smartest people on the earth. So they say, cut it off. You Africans of every color. Y'all tickles me. Cause if I stop walking now, yeah. And cut me up. Not me. Not me, honey. Yeah. Come on with me. And save your toes and feet. Hey y'all. Yeah. Hey y'all. I said, come on with me. Hey y'all. Save your toes. The special people say this is their dance. All Africans have this movement. All humans. Oh, how about this one? Oh, but if you do this one, it used to be. Oh, don't be like them black Africans shaking your butt. But we're all Africans. We all shake our butts. Cause if I stop walking now, better believe it. They'll cut me up, but you absolutely do, y'all. Yeah. Huh. Just lay down. But I understand why you don't. These cults teach you that your only purpose here is to satisfy and care for a man from the womb to the tomb. From the womb to the tomb. Man shall not know how to fold up a shirt or wipe his ass. From the womb to the tomb. I know it. So then, when y'all don't have a man's ass to wipe, y'all don't have no pursuance for life. I get it. But go lay down. Just take your body and your energy. Find you a spot, because you ain't going to use the bathroom. You ain't going to eat, you ain't going to do nothing. And lay there. The breast does that. The breast gets hard because that's fat. And I'm finding out as you get older, fat goes from being like jelly to being like stone. But it's oils, fish oils, that break that shit down. You can rub on yourself. But that's if you want life. And you want pain-free. But if you want to be in the club, because I know dear Annette, she was so happy to be in the breast cancer club. Oh, she loved it. She loved everything about the breast cancer club. She loved going to the meetings, going on the walks, buying the ribbon and putting it on them. I had to tell my daughter. She had this friend from Brooklyn that wound up not to be her friend from Brooklyn, but that's her story to tell. And they went on this race, because she was in the races, and they went on this breast cancer thing, and she came home with the bra. I was appalled. I had already told her from when she was a teenager, and we had caller ID, when it came up cancer, any of those diseases, we don't answer that. We keep our body good and listen to our body and encourage our body to heal and move so the antibodies can get around and kick some asses up in here. You see that pathogen is gone, right? Yeah. Uh-huh. That bitch is gone. So, y'all ain't even got to go through all that. When it's time to go. The attention you get? Didn't they say something like, what is it? Guest and fish smell after 3 days? Guess what? Guests, fish, and sick people smell after 3 days. Oh, I know you say, no, they'll take times out of their life and come sit with me for hours while I get better. You never get better laying down. There you go. That's it. Even Stephen Hawkins can tell you, because his ass was always in that wheelchair. So you never get better laying down. So if you lay down, be about it. Laying down, rolling around on the hospital bed, or in your bed, laying down, eating, because you're waiting to die. It's easier than that. Lay there. Lay down and tell your body, listen, we out of here in 3 days. And the body will say, okay, no water, no food. You're going to have to pee and shit on yourself. And you'll say, I'm out of here. That doesn't matter to me. And they'll find you. And your body will become more and more relaxed. You ain't got to have the bright lights of the sterile hospital making you think you're going to heaven. Oh, are you in a heavenly place? This is a heavenly place where we heal you heavenly, automatically. This is the place where you're healed automatically. It's place. But y'all go on. Y'all go on, honey. And so shall I. But I'm going to get my do not resuscitate. Do not resuscitate, honey. Nope. And something came on me this morning. I got to call Lori, my lawyer, to see if I have to get something legally that says, do not touch me. Do not touch me. You don't know. Chris at Lester B Funeral Home said he had me packed out on the first day after in 24 hours. Don't touch me. Don't put me down with your lies about what disease I have. Oh, black people got the bending over disease. Now everybody got the bending over disease, but the black people got it differently. And you look over, and those European Africans are so bent, their fucking noses on the ground. Well, she died from a disease that only the black people get. I'm so sick of these European Africans, I can't even tell you. If I had 1,000 tongues, I couldn't tell you. So just lay down. I'm not laying down. Listen, I told y'all this is the last time I'm calling Texas. I was trying to get my paperwork done when this packaging entered our house, and we had to, do some karate kicks, shoving, and everything, honey. Now, this is where laying down does help. But you can't stay down. There's another side. If you find the illness 3 days down, you jump up. Because that's your body is fighting the disease. You're letting your antibodies run around and do what it do, but you know you got to get up because you got to keep the blood moving to keep the antibodies. But other than that, stop making people go to the hospital and see you. I'm sorry that Coke told you that the only thing your life is worth is a man humping on you or children sucking over you, sucking you up. Really sorry that happened to you. But can't you go home and lay down for 3 days and leave? Do you have to make your hell here? So you have to make your life here hell. So when your matter and energy separate, you go into heaven. Well, that's sick. I'm going to Ghana. What I cry. I just gotta find a way to get my energy there. Now my energy may go with me, but I have a feeling that if I'm not breathing, my matter is not. The energy is out. But can the energy hold on to me? And all through that plane ride. And then when we on the buried in the ground or mausoleum in Ghana, my energy be with me and rejoicing, saying, "Who we off the rock? We off the rock. We off the rock." At least the only black Africans we have to deal with is black Africans, and that's okay. That is okay. They're okay. My energy was in the black African. A black African European. That part hurts me deeply. I think that's what all African Americans suffer with. And that's the American side, which is the African European side. So that's the circuit. I am so happy. How can y'all not get blood and oxygen to your brain? Oh, that heart just beating, getting that blood all around on the prowl. My antibodies, they was like on the hunt. They was on the hunt. I remember that first I heard this, I felt that scratchy throat. I said, uh-oh. Uh-oh. And they said, no, we ain't even gonna go there. You've been steady taking 6,000 milligrams of vitamin C. Don't follow me. I'm not USDA. You listen to those unicorns. Don't sue me. Just telling y'all what I do. So you okay? I said, okay. I said, but I feel something. And they said, you just stay where you are. And then they said to me what they said to me the last time that pathogen was in my body. Last year, year before last? Pepsi, 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 Pepsi. Yes. That used to be the elixir, honey. That and Coca-Cola, honey. Elixir. So I went and I got my Pepsi. And because they used to tell you to go get water. I watered down my Pepsi. So, that Pepsi, I had that long straw, and I sucked down that Pepsi, and it went all the way down, and I just felt it saying, "This is why you bitches is here." Pow, 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 pow. I was like, "Get him, Pepsi! Get him, get him, get him, Pepsi!" And then, when I felt it in my sinus, I said, "Oh man, I think this pathogen is different from the last year pathogen. Last year pathogen had you like putting out all this water, but this pathogen is more in the nasal area." I said, "Oh shoot, oh man, okay, all right, what we gonna do? Okay." They said, "You gonna take that Jamaican black cholesterol and you're gonna do your nose and your sinuses, and that Jamaican black cholesterol went in my nose, was like pow, pow, pew, 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 pew. Get the fuck out, get out, get out." Woo, couple of nose blows, and here I am. Ooh. I could see that pathogen running out this house. I was like, "Don't come back, bitch." But just to be on the safe side, I still got my Pepsi, and I still got my black castor. And of course, y'all know, I suck on ginger every day. Now, y'all ain't got to follow me, because y'all know. I'm just telling y'all what works for me. And, yeah, let's get our weights. Oh, I knew 66 would be a wonderful age. Oh, so, it kind of makes it all worth it. Oh, I'm not going to be sorry when I leave it, but it kind of gives it that understanding. Yeah. So, of course, the rest of my life being here, I know these European Africans going to be kicking. "Oh, I ain't no African in me. You ain't going to get no medical bill. You going to die." And the pharmaceutical company said, Here, get all this sugar that enslaved the ancestors." See, remember, we went from prisoners of war to enslavement. The first generation of Africans to be transported to these European colonies were prisoners of war, the ruling class. And then all their children enslaved. I often wonder when I read those books, I was like, well, why couldn't we get books? I've been looking at those African tribes that they say that we came from, and I was like, why would you have to keep books from them? They wouldn't know what to do with a book. They use oral history, and they drew with pictures. So why would you have to go back and look at the history? Go look at that. And all between the lies is the truth. Because when our ancestors came to these people called the Prisoner of War, they were the ruling class of Europe. So it was the European Africans that imprisoned them on these penal colonies. And they didn't want them to read because they knew how to read. I bet you they knew how to read Shakespeare. Squeeze your gut. Tuck in your elbow. Neither up nor down. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 1 for good luck. I'm so happy, y'all. And then as soon as I get my do not resuscitate, oh, that'll be in February. Oh, I'm so excited. But this month, I'm back laid because the pathogen came to the house. And, you know, they tried to get in. Got in a little bit. We got rid of it. So, I'm going to give it another week. And where the printer is upstairs in my daughter's office. And that's where the pathogen, I keep saying pathogen, I'm sorry. That's where the pathogen has been spending. So she's been up there cleaning and bleaching and different things like that. But I think I'm going to give it at least to the end of the week. I'm not going to walk into the pathogen, but if it comes to me, we is more than ready. Oh, squeeze your gut, neither up nor down. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1. Yeah, y'all, I almost forgot to tell y'all, I'll see y'all 7 o'clock tomorrow evening. Ooh, I better put this on the back end. Just for this week, it'll be tomorrow evening, which will be Wednesday, and then it'll be Friday evening. So we'll meet up for the walk at 7 p.m. I'll put out as much stuff for y'all to let you know. And y'all keep loving yourselves. I'm telling you, like I tell you, that old man in that room, all he had was him. Me, I remember him laying there like that. I'm gonna be laying like that. I love you so much. Thank you for this experience. Oh, we're separating, but I love you. That's how I'm going out the door. Loving myself. Hey, y'all. Like, comment, share. Tell an uncle, tell an auntie, tell a cousin, tell a friend. Exercise. If they need motivation, I'm here at 7 a.m. But just for tomorrow and Friday, I'll be here at 7 p.m. Thanks for coming on the walk. I love you. Y'all get it? Did y'all see what happened? The weight fell, y'all. Ooh, that weight is heavy. Y'all heard it? Let me see if it did anything. Nope. It's just 8 pounds. Okay, have a great day, and I'll see you tomorrow. Remember, keep loving yourselves. In the end, that's all you got. Thanks for coming on the walk.